So what's going on with Canva and KDP and what you should to know? Around 1 month ago they showed their explanation what you can do with their Canva templates and what you cannot. And there I found significant problem that influence on their KDP accounts. So in this video I want to warn you. So let's go to their explanation. Here we are, this is Canva website and there is a guide to using Canva to create digital and physical products for sale. So there is a simple version and detailed version. So let's go to the detailed version. First of all, what we should know. If you want to create a product you can sell, it needs to be an original design. Remember that, original design. If you're using any free or pro content in design, you want to sell, whether it is on a product, in a template or a design for client, it needs to be an original design. This means using the Canva with a combination of designs elements such as images, video, audio files, other media, text, illustration, background features and editing technique to make new creative work. This is original design. The next chapter explains a lot. You cannot sell any Canva content on a standalone basis. This means you cannot take an element from the Canva library, such as a photo, put it on the t-shirt and sell it. This is not a design and would amount to reselling someone else's content. This applies whether you are creating the t-shirt yourself or using a third-party print services. So they're talking about t-shirts, print-on-demand services, but we're interested in KDP, Amazon KDP. So it means we cannot use any coloring page as it is. Coloring page. So for example, here is Pro Graphic here. You take for example this one. And that's all. Next page, let it be this doc. So these images are standalone images and Canva says that you are not allowed to sell it, to resell it. You need to make some changes, but it doesn't mean that you can just, I don't know, add some sun, for example, just sun. Let it be graphic, I don't know, black and white, for example, this one. Let's choose black color and maybe let it be a ball. So now we use 3 different images and maybe, just maybe, you now allowed to resell this image, but not it is, because this is a standalone image. And let's go further. So the second part, special condition for using pro content in templates and products for sale. Templates. But of course this is channel about Amazon KDP, so let's go to other example. An ebook is not a template because it's a finished product that doesn't require further editing by the end user in order to use it. This is the case even if the ebook has section that end user can fill out, for example a self-help book that has a section for the reader to write notes in. And there's interesting thing. So if you want to use pro content in electronic publication, including ebooks, the publication needs to be designed using Canva. You can't download pro content from Canva and then use it to design your ebook in another software application. And now I'm really confused because it was normal then you download some interesting images, but this image you want to make more unique, you download it to the Photoshop or Affinity Designer, make some changes and then you create some unique design, original design. And now they said that you are not allowed to do it. Come on, what the heck? And before we will continue, I need to say it. Give me a thumb button, subscribe to this channel if you like such kind of videos, and don't forget to smash that notification bell to see when I produce a new video. So let's go to the example scenarios. Here the first we're interested in, ebooks. Jenny is a nutritionist and wants to design an ebook in Canva to sell to her clients. Jenny used stock photos of food from the Canva library throughout her ebook. This is allowed under our content license agreement as long as Jenny sticks to the pixel limit of 480,000 for any unedited images she uses in her ebook. The next example about t-shirts and other printed products. So we can implement it in KDP. So John wants to create t-shirt and mug design and sell them using a print-on-demand services. Okay, for example, let it be a coloring book for KDP. John uses mixture of graphics and fonts to create his original designs. This is allowed under our content license agreement. Okay, and here's our children's books. Selling a product based on a Canva template. Blake wants to design and sell children's books. They start their book design with a Canva template. This is allowed under our content license agreement as long as Blake is not selling the template as it is. This means that Blake needs to populate the book template with their own content and add their own creative effort so that the book design is unique to Blake. So in this case, Blake just took some template design for a children's book and put it their own original images, their own original designs. And in this case, you are allowed to use it. But this is an interesting thing in this explanation from Canva. Frequently asked questions. Do I own copyright in designs I create on Canva? Generally speaking, if you are the creator of an original design, you are also its copyright holder. But if you use third-party content, such as stock content from the Canva library in your design, your ownership is subject to those third-party rights. So Canva gives you non-exclusive license to use stock content in your design, including photos, graphics, videos, fonts and music. And the next thing, the print-on-demand service, for example, the KDP Amazon KDP, using to print my t-shirts, make our books, requires me to confirm that I am the copyright owner of my design. Can I do that? Some third-party print service manager requires you to agree that you own copyright in any design you upload to the service. If that is the case, you cannot use Canva content in those designs because you do not own the copyright in that content. You only have a license to it. So let's go to my oldest video. There is publishing rights. So you need to choose, I own the copyright and I hold necessary publishing rights. You need to choose this box. So yes, KDP requires us to admit that we owner of our design, but Canva says no. So they said that you are allowed to sell their design if it's original one, not standalone images, but you're not the owner of the design, you just have a license to it. And here's one more thing, only if the print services only requires you to agree that you have the right to use your design that contains Canva content, then the print services is okay to use, as long as you are complying with our licenses terms. Okay, so there is Kindle Direct Publishing, and intellectual property rights frequently asked a question too. First, the KDP terms and conditions and content guidelines require that you hold the publishing rights to any content you upload for sale Amazon. So, what do you think about this information? For example, if you saw my previous videos, you know that sometimes I use Creative Fabrica, and those service gives you a license. For example, there's a few times when Amazon KDP asked me about license agreements, and when you use images and any designs from Creative Fabrica, there's a history of your download. You can find what Amazon requires and download license agreements that you can send directly to the Amazon KDP. and there's okay, but Canva doesn't give you such a license agreement for each images, only Creative Fabrica and some other services, but I used only Canva and Creative Fabrica. This is the main services I used to. And of course I sent an email to KDP support team, but they didn't answer me, and I beg you to do the same. Just go to the end of any your page, there is contact us, click contact us and send an email. Just ask him about the Canva, show them their explanation, and I don't know, we need to know, are we allowed to use Canva on those commercial license or not? Because we are, as Canva said, we are not holder the images, we are not owner them. So we have commercial license because we use Pro Canva. We pay for these services, and now they said that we are not allowed to use it, especially for KDP, because KDP requires to hold the necessary not license, you need to be the owner of your design. In most cases, if you write to KDP support team, they will send you some template answer and so on. So this is not okay. We need to require the right answer from Amazon. We need to understand yes or not. So the more emails Amazon receives, the more chance we have to receive the specific answer from them. And if you get Amazon response before me, please copy paste it to comment section. Help other people to understand. And don't forget, if you get their template answer that you are allowed to use Canva or any other services, you stand with their terms and conditions, everything is okay. This is not an answer, so we need to receive the direct answer for our direct question. Are we allowed Canva, Pro Canva, according to their terms and conditions, and publish on Amazon KDP? This is a direct question. No templates answer. So I'm pretty sure together we'll get this answer. Keep in touch, wish you good luck, and hope I will see in the next videos and we will get this answer. I believe in this. Bye bye.